You're most welcome. Thank you so much. I want to begin by appreciating you. Thank you so much for the work that you are doing for our country. Thank you so much for all the work that you do behind the scenes, because most of the times, I don't think you get thanked enough. So we appreciate all the work. If I could salute, I could. I don't know if I did it well, but we appreciate all the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Bless you too.
Yes, right into our topic today. We are talking civic engagement in politics. And I have just a few simple questions for you this evening. And I will be talking about so many amazing things. My first question to you is, how is dialogue an important technique for resolving conflicts today in civic engagement in politics?
Thank you, Sarah, and the viewers. The question requires some definitions. And I will not be academic. I will just use the simplest way for people to easily understand me. When you talk about resolving conflicts, it means that conflicts are inevitable. Whether in politics, whether at home, whether at workplace, whether at school, we have conflicts.
Right.
And conflicts are inevitable. And they're not generally bad. There's a feeling when somebody mentions the word conflict, you feel it's something negative. That's not true. That's not possible. Some conflicts are good for development. Some conflicts exist to resolve issues. Some conflicts are meant to happen for things to shift. Now, what is bad or negative is if a conflict leads into violence. If we can resolve conflicts, then conflicts remain positive. If me and you are here, we will definitely disagree on certain issues, and that's a conflict. There's even a saying that there's internal conflict within you, intra-conflict, that you want to do something, but you think it's not the right thing to do, so internally you have a conflict. Now, how you get out of the conflict is what matters.
That's good.
And I am happy that you're raising the issue of dialogue, of negotiating, of mediating, of talking. How is it important? It's so cost-friendly that me and my wife at home, over an important matter of taking our kids to school, she wants this school, I want this school. That's a conflict. That's a positive conflict.
Yeah.
Now, for us to cheaply, to reduce on the cost of making a decision, we must dialogue.
Right.
I must know what you think, and I must tell you my views for us to come up to a decision. So it quickens the decision making.
That's good.
Two, it helps people to bring out their views. People who don't talk, people who don't dialogue, people who don't negotiate, we rarely get to know what you're thinking about. Why are you mad at me? So what is your way forward? Because in modern world, if there's a problem, they must come up with a solution.
Right.
So for you, what are you saying? If you're saying your candidate is good, then we must tell us what is good about your candidate. You cannot force us to vote your candidate. I am talking about a family now. It is not a must that your wife must support your candidate if you're a man. It's not a clear line that all your kids at home should support your candidate. So you must tell us. You must convince us. And that is dialoguing. That is talking. It's the best way we can get the ideas of everybody. It's the only cheap way that we feel inclusive.
Right.
You're making an important decision in my life. And there's a saying that there's nothing good for me without me. There is no way you can be meaning well for me without involving me.
Right.
So we must dialogue, we must talk, we must negotiate. And at the end of the day, whatever we get is inclusive. Everybody's participation is seen through dialoguing. Yes.
Wow. That is so, so beautiful. It's so simple and so beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Going on to the next question, or maybe the conversation that we are having. In dialogues, I believe so many times people don't get to the same point most of the times. And I think it's okay, as you've said, to have different views. So how do we promote acceptancy and respect from the different views, respecting everyone's view?
First of all, politics, like you said, is a game of ideas. Just the basic understanding. You support Party A because of their ideas. I support Party B because of their ideas.
Right.
So it's a game of ideas. It's not a game of who knows how to fight, of who knows how to abuse. So it's a game of ideas. And ideas must be respected.
Right.
Ideas must be respected. That's number one. Number two, at the end of the day, what you intend to do should benefit everybody. Now, if your end state is for my benefit, why wouldn't you respect my views? If you want to be the member of parliament to represent me, why wouldn't you respect my views? So the divergence in views and ideas should not really be, should not create war. And that's why I'm telling you, conflict is good until it turns into violence. Conflict is okay.
Yeah.
Having different ideas is okay. Having different opinions is very fine. It's very healthy. But you must respectfully disagree with me. You must know that supporting NRM is not a crime. And somebody who does not subscribe to NRM is not a criminal. He's not your enemy. He has Party B, you have Party A. Sit me down, tell me why you think your party is better than my party. And if you fail to convince me, then you must go ahead to win me in a very respectful manner.
Yeah.
Get more numbers, get more people on your side, and you will be a winner. It defeats logic to beat someone to accept to join you.
Yeah.
How would you do it? How would you get support out of intimidation? How will you get support out of forcing people? If what you're selling is an idea, how will I take your idea as good out of fear?
That's good.
So, as young people, we must develop the sense of respecting people's views at a very early stage. Because you're not going to develop it when you reach parliament.
Right.
Because when you go to parliament, they debate ideas. So, as a young person at home, at school, at workplace, you must, first of all, understand that different people have different views
Right.
over the same matter. That, because you're right about a 6 facing you doesn't mean that a 9 that I am seeing is wrong. So
Right.
you must definitely learn to respect people's view over something. And you develop it, and it becomes a skill. By the way, dialoguing is a skill.
It is.
It comes with time, it comes with patience, it comes with acquiring knowledge and knowing that people's views matter and must be respected. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. I am learning so much. I want you to take us a little bit. I want you to talk to the young people. For example, you are faced with a dialogue, you know, it's maybe political, but this person does not agree. You do not agree, actually, with the person. How healthy, or how would you describe a healthy dialogue?
To the viewers out there, for you to, first of all, to dialogue, there must be leveled ground.
Okay, can you break that down a little bit?
For you to sit on the table to negotiate or to discuss, there must be some level of balance. You cannot stand in a tree and I remain down and say, let's negotiate on how tall you are.
Right.
That's not negotiate. That is not dialogue. You cannot be speaking English to dialogue with somebody who does not understand anything.
100%.
So it cannot really make sense. You cannot put me on handcuffs, dump me in cells and say, let's talk. That's not balanced. So there must be leveled ground. That's number one. Number two is knowledge. For somebody to dialogue, for somebody to negotiate, for somebody to engage in a meaningful dialogue, he must be having knowledge over what they are going to talk about.
That's right.
So the viewers out there, and you see, knowledge is power. And the absence of it creates fear. Anybody who doesn't know is scared, is worried about something that doesn't really make sense.
Right.
So for me and you to dialogue over a topic, we must be having same knowledge about it. So that calls for people to look for knowledge.
Right.
If you're talking about politics, what do you know about politics? Do you participate? Up to what level? What information do you receive? Do you verify it?
Yeah.
Is it true? Or is some message posted on your WhatsApp and you take it as gospel truth? So we need knowledge, that's number one, and we need leveled ground for me and you to dialogue, for me and you to make a meaningful discussion of anything. Now, if we disagree and we are all knowledgeable and we're all at the same level, life will be normal. And I can tell you, disagreeing is okay. Like I've told you, at home, we disagree.
Right.
As married people. At school, at workplace, we disagree. But what makes the difference is the level. If you treat your wife as half human being, then you don't expect her to disagree with you. But if you think this is your partner and you disagree on an issue, you will definitely take it in good faith. So there must be those two things. There must be knowledge over the topic, and there must be leveled ground for dialogue to make sense.
That's very good. You are talking about knowledge, and my mind was racing because I believe we are in an information era where there is a lot of necessary, good, but there is also right information. Because I believe everyone is posting at any time they want, and it's very easy to believe a lie. I just wanted us to talk a little bit about verifying right information, you know? How do we, as young people, how do we verify to know that this is right, not even just good, but right information in such an era?
Thank you, Sarah. I don't know whether people out there know that there is a right to information. That Ugandans out there have a right to ask information in the hands of any government official, whether electoral commission, police, no, anybody responsible, anybody employed by government.
Wow.
Some don't know. And like Tubman said, there was an activist for slavery against slave trade, and she said, I would have saved most slaves if only they knew they were slaves. Now, you can get more information only if you know that you're entitled to get that information. Two, it is your right to verify the information available to you. I have no right to give you the right information, but you, who is looking for information, it is your responsibility to verify. Let me break it down to what we are going through. I can tell you there are Ugandans out there who do not know the program of electoral process, where we have reached. They are happy, they are mature, they are walking with their heads high, and they're discussing. They're talking about 2026. It's going, we shall win. But they do not know whether their names are in the register. They did not verify whether they are registered. They don't know their polling stations. They do not know the dates of campaign. They don't know the dates of voting. But they are expecting to participate on the final day. Now, electoral process begins way, way back. You must register, you verify your name, you know your polling station, nominations take place, campaigns begin, and then you vote, and then there's post-voting. Now, if you don't have any clue about that, chances are that you will reach at the polling station and your name is not there. And that's a conflict.
It is.
And you had a right, you had a duty as a Ugandan, as a voter, to verify the information about your voting process. So if you don't have that information, you're definitely going to be a liability in this process.
Right.
You will feel you're cheated. Your candidate will not go through because you will not have voted. And you're not one, and they're not two. Every time I engage with the youth and they say, where are you voting from? I said, there's violence. I don't like voting. I don't think it will be free. It's an element of lack of information, but they cover it with all sorts of mindset and predetermined fear.
That's good.
So it is your duty to find information,
Right.
to verify the available information. It's actually a right. You're supposed to ask your leaders, you're supposed to ask the government officials and get that information and use it as a Ugandan entitled to information.
Wow, that's so good. I'm learning so much already. And we had a conversation earlier, and you asked me, do you vote? And we talked about something like that. But I believe there's so many young people who do not vote. And maybe it's because of misinformation, as we've been talking about. Most of them believe maybe politics is violent, it's not fair, it's not just. I want you to talk to the young people and encourage them to participate in civic engagement, especially in politics. What would you say? Why is it even important for them?
You know, we're in a state where we assume things happen by themselves. And that's very terrible. For anybody to talk about anything in this country, for you to be in the studio and have a show, for you to walk to market, for you to take your kid to school, for you to enter a taxi and go and work, there must be a stable state.
Right.
There must be a stable state. I can tell you what is happening here is not happening in Gaza.
Right.
People are running up and down. People are in camps. So when you're in a stable state, some people feel it is happening like autopilot. Things happen by themselves. That's not true. That's not true. Now, everybody in this country has a responsibility and a part to keep this state stable.
Okay.
It's not the responsibility of a police officer and a soldier and a government official. Everyone watching has a stake in the stability of this country. And how you participate begins with the leaders you choose.
Okay.
The leaders you choose now may lead to an unstable state or a stable state. And it may not make sense now, but I can tell you correct decisions made by our leaders will attract investors. Investors will start factories and industries in this country. Roads will be made. Jobs will be created. Raw materials will be turned into finished products. Our GDP will improve. The value of a place where you stay will improve because you will have investors in your area. I can mention so many things that will happen out of the correct decisions made. Your hospitals will have drugs. Your schools will be performing well. You will have electricity. The cost of living will improve. That can only happen with the correct decisions. Now, if you don't participate in making that decision through voting the best leaders, you have no right to complain. Because whose leaders are you putting to account? Who is your leader? You who is not voting. you have few people making decisions on your behalf. And it is so common with this generation,
Yeah.
especially my sisters. You wake up, you dress well, you smell nice, you hold your bag, you go to a boutique, you go to work, and your life moves on without questioning how this is happening,
Right.
how you're able to leave your home and return safe.
Definitely.
That there must be a stable state, and you have a duty in sustaining that stability. How do you do it? You must participate. You must be active. You cannot be an adult 18, 20, 30 years and you're walking with your head high without knowing what is happening. And people are registering, people are nominating, people are campaigning, and you do not know.
What's going on?
In your life there is darkness. You don't know what is happening. So for us to have better services, my sisters and brothers, there must be a process. And that process is choosing better leaders. So you must all participate. You get the leaders that you desire, that have the issues that affect our life. The jobs, the roads, the hospitals, issues that really unite us.
Yeah.
Not about the tribe, not your religion matters. Because those issues, if you're a Protestant and I'm a Muslim, there are issues that really don't unite us.
Right.
But if we are using that road, I don't remember seeing a traffic officer saying this road is for Christians, Muslims don't use it.
Right.
If there are issues of security, I do not know anybody who calls their pastor or their imam when they are attacked by thugs. You call security. Those are the issues we must focus on. So I encourage everybody out there who is of the right age to begin participating,
Yeah.
to use our numbers as youth, to change and have the things we wish should be working for us. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Donald. I've really learned so much. I know you guys are also learning a lot. And we've come to the end of this segment, but we are actually coming back. We are coming back with SSP. SSP, right? Yes, we are coming back with him again on the show. So please do not touch the dial. Keep listening in, and we are going to open up calls, and you people will be calling in, and they will be answering all the different questions. Otherwise, please, let's go and participate as the young people in the civic engagement, because it is for our good. One of the things that you said that really got me is, do you even have a leader, like if you did not involve, in choosing one, then who is choosing for you? That really got my mind and it got me moving. We are still on the Youth Alive show. We are going to take a quick break and we will be coming back in a few minutes. Thank you and see you later.